Kendall Jenner did not whisper her way into her 30s, she announced it like a supernova. On Monday, November 3rd, the supermodel, reality star, and fashion empire icon turned 30 and celebrated the milestone with a stunning, nearly cinematic rollout of photos that felt both intimate and breathtakingly bold. It wasn't just a birthday post, it was a declaration of identity, confidence, and quiet power. On Wednesday, November 5th, she shared what has now become the conversation of the week. A collection of photos that captured her nude, sun-kissed, and effortlessly poised against an ocean horizon. Nothing vulgar. Nothing desperate. Just pure, natural femininity in its most distilled form. It was Kendall, in her most Kendall way, minimal, elegant, magnetic. Turning 30 means something different for everyone. For Kendall Jenner, it appears to mean stepping out of the quiet Kardashian role she has often been seen in. She has always been the most reserved of the Kardashian-Jenner sisters, the one who moves with precision, chooses privacy, and lets success speak louder than words. But in these birthday visuals, a shift was unmistakable. This was Kendall saying, "I am grown. I am grounded. I am in control of my story. No excess makeup. No staged glam cruise. No paparazzi baiting spectacle. Just the ocean, sunlight, and skin, almost like she was reconnecting with nature, self, and simplicity." Under warm golden light, Kendall posed at the edge of a secluded shoreline. Some shots draped in a thin, sandy beach towel. Others, none at all, her back arching like a sculpture carved from wind and tide. The aesthetic. Soft. Earthy. Sensual without trying. It was the opposite of doing it for the internet. It was doing it for herself. Family and friends showed up, quietly, but meaningfully. The birthday festivities themselves were small, romantic, and rustic, not flashy or chaotic. Close friends. A few well-known faces. Members of the Kardashian-Jenner family in elegantly muted tones. Dinner by candlelight. Laughter carried over ocean breeze. Sources say Kendall didn't want extravagance, she wanted presence. It's the kind of maturity that settles in when you stop chasing life and start living it. Why the world is so captivated. We are used to celebrity birthdays being loud. Balloons. Private jets. Tabloid chaos. Kendall did the opposite. And that's what made it iconic. She reminded the world that sensuality doesn't have to scream. Confidence doesn't need to beg for attention. Beauty is sometimes just existing in your own skin. In a world obsessed with noise, Kendall's silence made the loudest impact. This moment marks a new Kendall era. Her 20s were defined by runway domination, brand partnerships, paparazzi frenzy, the constant tug of war between public and private life. Her 30s appear poised to be something else entirely. Purpose, authenticity, self-ownership, unapologetic womanhood. This isn't the Kendall who tiptoed around fame. This is the Kendall who chooses what the world sees. The internet reacts. The reactions were instant and explosive. Art. Goddess energy. She's entering her final evolution. She looks like a Greek statue brought to life. Even critics took a pause, because the photos weren't performative. They felt real, human, emotional. There's a bigger message here. The images weren't just photos. They were a reminder. A woman's beauty is hers to define. Her body is hers to celebrate. Her milestones are hers to honor. Kendall Jenner didn't post for approval. She posted for liberation. And in doing so, she inspired thousands to rethink what confidence looks like. Kendall Jenner's 30th birthday shoot wasn't about shock value, it was about evolution. It was art. It was self-expression. It was a woman completely at home in her own skin. And whether you love her or criticize her, you felt something. And that is the power of quiet icons. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure you like and subscribe for more.